Hi there, Angel of Galaxite. Just coming with another Halloween reading. And if you've seen the other one, you'll see this is exactly what I did last time. Happy Halloween! Okay. So let's start, shall we? Right. I hope you're all doing well. So I'd like to just say thank you for clicking on my channel. Any support is very much appreciated. Please like, subscribe and comment if this message reaches you loud and clear. Remember, Spirit works through us in mysterious and mystical ways. These messages may not go directly to the intended person. They may be talking about someone you know. Could be their love lost one or a situation around you or them. You may be a heavenly post person delivering communication where it needs to go. If I say male or female, remember we have both aspects of the divine feminine and divine masculine. So take what resonates. Anyway, shall we get into it? Are you excited? Okie dokie. Who's coming through? Thank you for returning, if you're returning to my channel. Oh, okay, right. Alright. So I'm hearing somebody's watching me. So that's sung by, I think Michael Jackson sang that. Yeah, if I remember rightly. Yes. Okay. So I'm told a young child frightened his mother with stories of figures, watching them. She feels he's very different from the other siblings. Even from the time he could talk, stories of strange beings, lights, balls of different colours in the air. And strange occurrences were commonplace for him, bless him. He was trying hard to communicate what is clearly his experience of the world and what visual images appear to him. He's frustrated, as you can't see or imagine exactly what he's talking about. She's far too frightened by what is clearly different about her child that she refuses to listen and has closed herself off. The child talks about the other side, explaining how much easier it was and how this place is really hard. She feels that she is just an average lady with an average life. All she wants is to be left alone in her average home. But why do I feel like I'm in the twilight zone? So I think you've guessed it, that's part of the song. I have the names Nimrat, Eva, Rowan, Catherine, Sammy, Alfie, Lucinda, Susan, Jalsa, Frank, Bindi, Roman, Chantel, Josh and Gavin. You may have just recently lost a mother figure, and she's coming in to let you know that your child is not going to pass away because of this knowledge and his gifts. So be at peace. All is well. You have just recently lost a mother figure. Definitely, because as she's standing here with me, I can tell this particular soul hasn't been on the other side long, as the feelings and thoughts are urgent, highly charged, sort of emotional manner, such as an earthly way of thinking. She says that some time before she crossed to the land of light, your young one told her that she was lucky. When asking why, he said, "You're going home." Well, I didn't feel lucky. I was in pain and finding it hard to breathe, she's saying. If I saw another doctor or a nurse, I'd scream. But when I crossed, it was like I'd been awakened from a dream state. I found myself in another hospital, but not sterile and cold like the earthly ones. It is so happy, cheerful, so natural. Listen to me now, she's saying and wagging her finger. I want you to help him. He needs to meet other like-minded children with wonderful spiritual gifts. I will watch over you all. He's so far advanced. He has a beautiful soul mission. Okay. So he came along with this, spiritual team, I think she said. Something about a spiritual team, along with his spiritual team, to keep him safe and grounded. Okay. Please start to listen to him and do some research, so you feel less inclined to panic or be in fear of the unknown. Know you have a truly enlightened soul, and you have been chosen to care for him as he cares for you. So the last line in the song is, "Tell me, is it a dream?" Well, no, it isn't. It's reality, and something you'll feel blessed to have in your life later on down the line. I'm sending my love. But also she just wants to say she's not really sure about your new wallpaper. It's a bit too busy for her liking, she's saying. And allow him to eat the food of his choice. Because he'll know really what he wants to, he knows what's right for his vessel that he's inhabiting. So, but not too much sugary sweet things though, obviously. Love to you all, do not mourn me, as I am still bossing you around from over here. Oh, that's lovely. I'm the only one who will be watching you from now on. Don't know whether it's a good thing or a scary thing then, is it? She's laughing. So I'm hearing Katia, Camilla, Mandy, Star, Tiara, Alison, Faye, Lisa, Jules, Adam, Vera, Wendy, Linda, Barbara, Chantel, Beth, James, Charlie, Fred, Mary and Callum. Thank you very much. Who's coming in next? Remember, we don't have a lot of time. Alright, so next one I'm hearing, they're creepy and they're kooky, playing in my head. So yeah, I can't ignore that Spirit wants to work with another channeled song. Alright. I have a strong link here with a person who was considered strange. Strange looking, he's saying. People would stare, holding their gaze for much longer than was comfortable, really. He says that he didn't have pleasant features. They were very prominent, Oh, bless him. Sunken eyes and black bags, and other black bags. And also very skinny. He was like a pole, he's telling me. Oh, bless you. His name is Levi. He chose this song, as he says, he sums him up nicely. He had black straight hair, worn in a ponytail most of the time. I see a silver chain on his jeans, holes in the knee, and motorbike boots. He's saying he was fascinated by death and the unknown. He liked to read anything supernatural, loved to unlock the earth's mysteries, also loved tarot cards and was a proficient reader. Aquarius is coming to mind, all those traits. He had no siblings, so was somewhat lonely in life. Oh, bless you. He tells me he was very pale too, almost transparent, oh dear. Just like a character in a horror movie, really. So, yeah. His mum tried her best to be there for him, but she couldn't fill that empty hole I had within me. Bless her, she really tried though. I guess I was not suited to small talk. My mind was far more involved in esoteric matters and all that it entails. I love my mother, but we were like chalk and cheese. She was neat, sweet and petite, like it says in the song. Beautiful, Me, unfortunately, nothing like that. Opposite to that. He's saying it didn't help, as he was incredibly shy and found people overwhelming, so often stayed in the background and found it impossible to find true friends. What he couldn't find in humans, he made up in injured animal or bird, who he'd rescue, often bringing them back from the brink of death. He was a natural healer, an affinity with nature, and wasn't materialistic, so found listening to who has the best car or more money a bit of a drag, really. The house he lived in was haunted. He often saw apparitions. I'm told that the original house on the plot had been demolished, and this apparently was built over an old well. It was later discovered that remains, trigger warning, bones were uncovered and blessed, then finally buried appropriately. I suppose I was mysterious and spooky like the song. The house could have been a museum again, reference. Many stories to tell of the days gone by. Not pleasant ones, I might add. It was extremely active. You had to be brave to deal with the strange and deranged, again in the song, actions of spirits and activities. As the song goes, they really are a screaming when people come to see them. So yeah, they must have felt very uncomfortable in that house if he ever had visited. He felt on many occasions that he wanted to conceal himself with a cloak of protection, i.e. a witch's shawl, again in the song, and a broomstick you can crawl on, again, so you can ward off negative energies. So a reference to the mischievous spirits in his home. He would like to impart a spell to help others who are going through similar situations, feeling isolated or gossiped about, because you are not considered popular, cool, or feel you're not good looking enough. You know, kooky, like the song says, strange or eccentric. So if you want to banish gossip, banishing cloves, gossip spell. Cloves are used to stifle and end gossip. Grind cloves into powder, sprinkle the powder into lit charcoals, fumigate your body, clothing and premises to halt malicious gossip about you. Oh, okay, he's got another one. A rotten apple, banishing spell. Cut an apple in half horizontally so that the star in the centre is exposed. Rub on half of the apple with mint leaf whilst visualising what needs to be banished. Put the two halves of the apple together again. Sorry, go on. Okay. Stick with a skewer through the pieces so that they will remain joined. Tie the pieces securely together with black silk ribbon and bury the apple. Your problem should dissipate as the apple rots. Ooh, thank you, very spooky for Halloween. Alright, we're coming into the next bit now. So I'm hearing... wait a minute. Okay. Stone the crows. So I'm told that I have someone watching who is shocked and surprised that out of the limited ways to receive messages and communications from her loved one, that it's coming through YouTube and me. He's saying you never in a million years would have thought this could be possible, but I have guided you here to show you my love is still stronger than ever. Okay, trigger warning, don't watch this if you're easily offended, I'm being told. But you've just got to remember that I have to give these messages because this could make a huge difference to somebody who's in a lot of pain right now. So if you're offended, please maybe just look at one of my other videos. Alright? Thank you. Because this is for a loved one who may have been lost in a fire. Alright? Okay. So I'm hearing Burn Baby Burn. This is the song he's given me. This could be a high-rise building, as the song says, 100 stories high. Could be varying stories about the event, still unsure about the truth. People getting loose, you all, song again. So tongues wagging about possible scenarios. There is also a reference to the roof. Do you hear? The folks was flaming out of control when the boogie started to explode, burning to my surprise. So that is song lyrics. Came into chain reaction, same as well song. So I'm sad to say this could be some sort of bomb explosion, for others a fire. I'm hearing chemical reaction, spread, as you'd imagine fire to do. The heat was on, burning, rising to the top. That is when the spark got so hot, so that's the song as well, reference to the temperature. Up above my head I hear music in the air that makes me know that there's a party somewhere, song again. So lots of references in this song to disco, dance. You know, this could have been a party on a roof which got out of control and people walking past below could have but just thought it was a loud party. I suppose you obviously never imagined a horrific event like this to touch your life, so wouldn't have had the strategy in place as the incident happened so fast, and you had no idea what to do. Lost in the wilderness, you may rerun the event over and over again, trying to find a way to figure it out. Why then? I feel what you were going through makes you feel totally alone, and I'm so sorry. You have no one who understands what this unexpected, dramatic shock, trauma, this has left you emotionally shook, dead inside some ways, and traumatized. Please seek professional help as your environment suddenly changes and you don't know what to do. You are under stressful situations, you know. Reiki healing is a wonderful way to release trapped energy. Qigong, is it? Qigong? I don't know. Reflexology, acupuncture, or a specialized therapist. Know that you are cherished and worth the time and effort that it may take to fully recover from this terrible time. A friendly reminder that prolonged stress can be very taxing on your health. He wants you to know it was a quick transition. He immediately left his body. Also, it was a soul group parting, and what was waiting for me at the end of the journey was worth all the agonizing, arduous steps that I took in life. I was supported by loved ones and enlightened guides who were ready to direct me at the end of my time on earth. I'm not sure if this person was into biology, because I don't know, or maybe worked within that field, but he wants to talk cells. I know this has taken a different turn. There are two states to how a cell reacts and cannot be in a stress state and repairing at the same time. So because your environment suddenly changed, if you don't try to heal this, it can be problematic to your health. Think of it as when a cell is working where there is no stress, the cell regenerates. But because this event was unexpected, dramatic, isolating to deal with, then the cell remains in an ongoing stressful state. It doesn't have the chance to repair itself. This can change their function and structure within a specific organ. So it could bring illness to that localized area. The cause of this disease is then trapped energy in the system. He wants you to remember the happy times that you shared, the laughter, the fun, the joy, the way he used to throw you around, his geeky ways, the tender moments, amusing postures, the excessive talking, the walks, filling the supermarket trolley with things that you didn't need or want, which drove you crazy. Many have a clock, you may have a clock that stopped at a certain time on quite a few occasions, even though you can't find an issue with it. There is also a song on a playlist or on the radio which seems to play more than the rest. I feel like my lungs are filling up with smoke. At the right moment, this is him manipulating the energy. Capricorn, Taurus, Gemini. These months may have relevance or star signs. I keep hearing the Love Boat. Soon we'll be making another run. If it doesn't mean anything, but maybe a new romance, you know, the lyrics. Set a course for adventure, your mind on a new romance. Love won't hurt anymore. It's an open and friendly shore. So that's the lines of the song. He gives his blessing for someone to come forward and shower you with love, as you deserve it, although understandably it may be far from your thoughts. Right now, my throat is burning. Do the healing and watch your environment change. Or it could be self-love that's on the horizon. I hope so. He wants you to know that he's well-adjusted, happy and surrounded by all his loved ones that have gone before him. I'm hearing Aunt Jackie, Grandad, Jack, Mary and Elaine, and Scooby, so could be an animal. Quentin as well for some reason, so not sure. But I heard these names. He wants to leave you with I love you, I love you, I love you, and a big kiss. Every situation in life is temporary. So when life is good, make sure you enjoy, he's saying, and receive it fully. And when it's not so good, remember that it will not last forever and better days are on the way. I have the names Jeanette, Jerry, Joan, Ken, Cheryl, Judith, Gerald, Pearl, Juliet, Alexander, Blade, Macy, Latifa, and Kieran. Alright, so our next one, let's go quickly into that. Thank you very much for that. I just don't know what time I've got left. So, every now and then we find a special friend who never lets us down, who understands it all, reaches out each time you fall. I'm the best friend, ancestor, that you'll find. She knows she can't stay, but a part of her will never go away. Sorry, I couldn't hear you then. Her heart will stay, and she will make a wish for you and hope it will come true, and that life would be kind to such a gentle mind. She'll be right behind your shoulder, watching you, standing by your side, and all you do. She won't ever leave as long as you believe. You just need to believe. Okay. So the lyrics to this song show me that you feel that you are misunderstood. And just like this ancestor, you feel alone. Maybe others have unfairly made you question your belief system, that your gifts are wicked and you are sinful. This is not true, and your ancestor is here to remind you that you are a beautiful, magical soul who can create so much goodness in this lifetime. Yesterday I went for a medical check, and I was asking, this woman who was giving me the medical check asked me what I do for a living. I said, well, it's controversial, so I just left it, you know. She then asked again, so I told her exactly what I do. When I was met with a barrage of God this, God that, and what side am I working for, really quite, horrible, attack. I just looked at her and asked her to read the Bible cover to cover and come back to me. No, not just the nice parts, You've got to ask yourself sometimes, what are you worshipping, Such judgment from a person. She doesn't know me at all. I explained that we're all made of light and dark, that I work for the light of the collective. This lady was so brainwashed and fearful, I felt sorry for her. But she didn't recognise a nice person. Gosh, we all have unconsciously hurt people in the past with our behaviour or our words. So this is our dark side. It is when we consciously hurt people that we are stepping into our darker aspects. When I returned to my son who was waiting in the car, I explained what happened, and we both just looked at each other in disbelief, as this appointment was over in 15 minutes. I guess I overlooked it as a message, as it was not appropriate time or place to be discussing her beliefs. But it all makes sense now. There's always something happening. So if you're religious, that is fine. I'm not judging. But please do not judge others. It's not fair. I have the name Elspeth. She was way back in your mother line. She was a small lady, dark hair, slight frizz, had 2 children who followed the tradition and practiced. She made garments and also wreaths and plants. She sent in her love. Walk the path of your bloodline. We paved the way for you to shine. It is so much safer now to be the magical individual that you are. So be it, and so it is. It's that simple. Shine. Happy All Hallows Eve. Thank you. All right. I'm going to end it there because I'm kind of tired. And yes, it's time. All right. So I'd just like to end really by thanking everybody who's watching my channel. I'm grateful and humbled to have a platform where Spirit and I can co-create to bring messages to people who need them. Stay safe, stay happy, and spread the love. As I said before, it's a brand new channel, so if you've enjoyed, please like, subscribe, so I can make more content. Comment as well. I hope you liked my Halloween setup. From my heart to yours, lots of love. Until next time. Bye.